Hi there. Well, I did a Mary Maxim yarn haul. They were having a really fantastic sale that included really big discount on shipping. And so let me tell you about my yarn haul. So this was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I originally ordered their yarn surprise pack. And they're normally about $60 each, but they were on sale for $29. So I ordered 2 of them. And they came in packages like this. And after I went through the yarn, I was just thrilled with what I got. And I went back on, after thinking about it for about a week or so, I thought, I want more of that. So I went back online and I ordered 4 more. And so just a few days ago, I received the other 4 that I got. That was still on sale. So $29 each. And they're quite a bit different, but I'm still happy with my yarn haul. And I'll pull everything out and show you what I got and the value of what I got. But you can see the difference in the size of these packages. Like, look at the size of this one. Look at the size of this one. Well, here's the deal. The first 2 packages that they sent me, it's a higher quality yarn. And and plus, your cotton skeins your cotton skeins take less space. They're smaller, but the quality is still there, and I'll go through those details. But anyway, I'm very pleased with what I got, and let me go into the details here and share with you. So of the original 2 that I ordered, I got, let me see, 6. I got 6 of these Lion brand loop yarn. It is called Off the Hook loop yarn. Now, let me back up for a second. The reason these are so inexpensive, these yarn surprise packs, is because these are yarns that have been discontinued from their old catalogs and whatnot. So whenever you plan a project with the yarns they send you, make sure that you plan that, based on how much yarn they sent you, you have enough to actually complete the project, or you have a plan B already in place for completing the project. Because if they're discontinued yarns, you may not be able to get a good match to finish your project. So planning is of the essence here with discontinued yarns. But anyway, so Off the Hook yarn, and I had to take this one out of the package and just look. I didn't even know such a thing existed. I went on different YouTube channels and I learned how to knit using these, and I'll do a YouTube video to show you how that's done. But you just loop these together like you're knitting, only it's easier than knitting because the stitches don't fall out as easily if you're new at knitting. And you're knitting with your fingers instead of knitting needles. So I'll show you that, and then I'm going to send these off to my sisters for some winter projects for them. And I'm really, really excited about this. Now, the value of this yarn, I went, online, and roughly $5.99 for each. Do you call them balls or skeins? I'm going to call them skeins. So $5.99 times 6 balls or skeins, $35.94 for all 6 of these. It's not enough to make a blanket, but I don't know. I'm researching it right now. You could easily make some scarves with it, and I'm researching it right now to figure out if I have enough to actually make a lap quilt for just in your living room. Don't know, but anyway, I'm pretty excited about that yarn. And then I got this Fair Isle yarn. It is a fine weight number 2, 50% cotton and 50% viscose from bamboo. It's a very soft yarn. It is only 1 skein, so I have to make sure whatever I start, I have enough to complete it with the 1 skein, or find another yarn in my stash that will work well with it. I think I have some other bamboo yarns already in my stash that I can get out and maybe do some color matching. So the value of this was $6.63. Okay, and then they sent me 8 skeins, 4 skeins of each color, so 8 skeins total of Old Baby organic, and it is a 100% organic cotton. My washcloths look like car rags. They're so many years old, I don't even remember when I got my washcloths. And I tried to repair them last year when I got my serger, and I was just practicing sewing with my serger, and I sewed up the edges. But the insides are like thin and holey and really bad shape. So anyway, I'm thinking this lends itself to a set of washcloths. Not dishcloths. I know a lot of people like to make dishcloths. But I already have enough dishcloths for now. So dishcloths are for in the future when my current dishcloths wear out. My dishcloths are in good shape. So I think these are going to be my washcloths to replace my very old washcloth. Now, and then they send you 4 free patterns. 4 free leaflets with patterns, which I may or may not use, but one of them is for washcloths, so who knows. Anyway, and some of them are knit patterns, and some of them are crochet patterns, so whether you knit or crochet, you have free patterns. Oddly, some of them really don't lend itself to type of yarn they send you, or maybe you might not have quite enough to do the project they send you, but you might have to look at it and think about color schemes and combining it with something else in your stash so that you have enough when you start the project, have it all together before you start. And then in each kit they include one of these needlework kits. So, kids might enjoy that. I don't know, an adult might enjoy it too. The value of this is $13.62. Well, that's what it sold for before it's discontinued now. But anyway, that's what you would have paid for it. Oh, and did I mention that these cotton skeins, so $21.03 for a package of 3 on Amazon, or $6.29 for each one. So, and in both of these packages, I got 2 of almost identical stuff. So, in this second package, I got the loop yarn also, 6 of them, just a different color scheme. And the only other difference is that, remember with the first one I showed you, I got one of these Fair Isle schemes. Well, with this second one, I got a Soft Baby Steps red heart. It is acrylic, and but the value of this is what did I look at? $5.24 is what I could spend on this one. So anyway, I added all of this up, and mind you, I paid $29 for one of these, okay? And I added up the value of everything that came inside one of these, and it came to, with just the yarn itself, $97.81. If you replace this with this, you're only taking $1 off the value. So $96 for $96 value for just the yarn itself. $97 for just the yarn itself in the other package. But then when you add the needle stitch kit, the total value is $111.43 per package. Per package. So $111 or $110 with the, you know, with the other one, the yarn that was $1 cheaper. $110 to $111 worth of yarn in each package. Wow. I mean, it's a discontinued yarn, and I have to keep that in mind. So, you know, I just have to make sure that whatever I start, I have enough of, or that I have a backup plan in my stash to be able to finish something. But, I mean, come on. You know, and I think I paid like $5 for shipping. So the first one I paid, you know, because now shipping normally would cost more, right? But they had this deal, this coupon, you know, sale kind of thing. So, $29 for each one, so roughly $60 plus $5, $65 for $200 worth of yarn. That's really good. So I sat on that information for about a week, all happy and excited about it. And I thought, you know what? I want to order some more of that while it's still on sale. I went online and saw it. Yes, it's still on sale for a few more days. So I ordered 4 more. Well, I didn't get this, okay? Instead, let me just shove all this out of the way. Instead of getting that, like the first 2 that I ordered, I got this. And let's see. You can see that the size of the packaging is pretty different, again, like I pointed out at the beginning of the videos. But I'm still real happy with what I got. So, I love this red and white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 red and 3 white. Now it's basic acrylic. It's great for beginners. You know, it's not expensive yarn. You know, but I'll explain the math to you to show you I still got a good deal on this one. Maybe not quite as good as the first two, but I can't complain. Anyway, I love the idea of maybe making a sweater or something with this and edging it, or like highlights with the white. I'm not sure exactly the pattern or whatever, but what I know is I want it mostly red with the white highlights or, you know, edging. I think that that's just going to look really nice. Now, the other thing that I was very pleased about with this company, what's the name of the company? Company's Mary Maxim online. The other thing that I liked about it is that the first two that I got, they pretty much sent the same thing in each one. There was a slight variation, but so if you're planning a bigger project and if you order more than one in the same order, it seems like they try to send you the same stuff, you know, in multiple packs. What's nice about that is that I ordered 4 of these, okay? So if I wanted to do a king size blanket, so they have, let me just, I got this one open already. Okay, so in each one of these, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a total of 4 of the Bernat blanket yarn. Okay, 4 of them. Because I had ordered 4 of the surprise packs, they sent me 4 surprise packs that were exactly the same, which means that I have a total of 12. Is my math right? 16. I have a total of 16 of these. And I looked it up, a pattern, and I could make a king size quilt or a king size blanket with 15 of them. Okay, so I needed a new blanket for my king size bed. So there we go. That's one project right there. And so this lion, where are we at with that? No, I gotta turn the page. So this blanket yarn is a 6-weight, super bulky. Yeah, 15 skeins. Estimated will make a king-size blanket 90 inches by 100 inches. You know, and I've got 16, so that's nice, because whenever I order yarn for a project, I usually order 1 extra skein just for that buffer, you know. So that works out perfectly. And these run, okay, the price of this is, because it is a discontinued product, I did see it on sale for $6.99, and I'm thinking that must have been like the clearance sale for it. But when I looked at, different website, it seemed like the price ranged anywhere from $6.99 to $13.99. Walmart's the most expensive place to go to get yarn, by the way. As I'm doing price checking, it seems like Walmart, you would think that Walmart would be cheaper to get yarn. But I discovered that before, that Walmart costs more money for yarn. anyway, at least that's been my experience. But anyway, if we take 4 of these times $6.99, $27.96 is the value of what I received in one package of this blanket yarn. If it wasn't on clearance and being discontinued and whatnot, even though the price ranges between $6.99 and $13.99, because I'm a bargain shopper, I'm going to assume that I maybe would have found a deal for $10 each instead of paying the whole $13.99. So let's just say that the value was $40 if it wasn't discontinued and on clearance. And if I would have got it on sale or with a coupon, I could have got 4 for $40. Okay. So, but for the sake of, I hope I'm not confusing you with my math, but for the sake of, the math to figure out the value of what I'm getting in this package, to be fair, I'm just going to say $27.96, because you can still get these on clearance for $6.99. So, that's where we're at with that. Now, I got 3 skeins of this Karen Simply Soft. And is it a 3-weight or a 4-weight? I think it's a 4-weight. It's a 4-weight, but it seems like it's spun, pretty tightly. It seems just a little bit thinner than my 4-weights that I get from Walmart. No, where did I get it from? Not Walmart. Joann Fabrics. I got some acrylic yarns from, and I don't remember the brand name, but that seemed a little, it's still a 4-weight, but it seemed a little thicker. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that this has a sheen to it. Oh, and it's more green. I'm looking in the picture here. In the picture, that looks more like teal or a blue teal. In real life, I don't know why it's coming out that color. In real life, it's more of a green, but not like a Christmas green. It's like a real pretty green. Let me put it up next to can you see how this is more of a dull matte look and this is more shiny? Maybe you can tell with the white too. See, the white's more dull. This is more shiny. So, it's very soft and it's luxurious. It's still acrylic, but it's a higher quality acrylic, I think. And I got 3 skeins in each package, but mind you, I got 4 of them. So that means I have 12. Yeah, I have 12 of these, which I'm sure is more than enough to make myself a shirt or a sweater top. That's what this is going to be used for. And the value of that was, well, surprisingly, $3 each. I found it on a website for $3 each. So, and then 3 of these basic acrylics, the white, and 4 of the 5 of the basic acrylics red. Just your basic. It really is just your basic. Nothing wrong with it. It's okay. So $5 each. I had a hard time finding a website. I never actually did find anything in, like in the United States. I had a hard time finding it. had a hard time finding it for sale. But in the UK, I found it for sale on a website. Anyway, $5 each. And so that comes to a $40 value for all that they sent. So when you add all of this yarn up, it comes to $79.96 for all of the yarn. So roughly $80 worth of yarn in this package. Okay. And then every package came with one of these llama needle points, all exactly the same. The stitch needlework kit, and the value of that was $11 for a llama kit. So when you add it all up, $90 is the value of what I received for each one. I paid $29 for this package and got $90. This package is a $90 value. And again, they were having their shipping special where, you know, at the top of the website, some shipping deal, and I did a copy and paste on that and put it in their little discount code as I was checking out. So all four of these, it only cost me $4.99 in shipping total to have all four delivered. I'm just thrilled about this. And when I need to order yarn, I'm definitely going to go back to Mary Maxim website. I'm on their email list now. When they got sales, you know, I keep an eye out for that. And you know, even if the yarn surprise pack wasn't on sale, even if it was $60, it's still a big savings. If I would have paid $60 and still got a $90 value, you know, or $60 and got a $110 value, you know, that's still a good deal, right? But when it's on sale for half price, you know, $29.99, and I'm getting between $90 and $110, $111 worth of value, you know, plus the nominal shipping fee. Now, they may not have a greater deal on the shipping discount next time I order. I might end up having to pay a little more for shipping. But this time around, the shipping fee was very nominal. And so, you know, yeah, it was a great deal. So that's my yarn haul. You guys check it out.